What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of Road to a Montage. I am your host, Buck SugaFree, and I just want to thank all you guys for tuning in and watching this first episode. I'm really excited to bring this one to you, and this is basically a gameplay of what I go through and what I do to get clips to bring to you. So basically, that first one was I'm just kind of going for a bank, just kind of testing it out to see where the combat axe will land if I bank it off those solar panels. As you can see, I kind of look around, didn't find my tomahawk, or combat axe, so I'm kind of lost right there. I don't really know. But that just shows you that I don't really go into public or private matches to find banks. Everything is done in game at that spur and moment. I'm always checking my environment, looking around. What can I bank off of? What can I do? Here's a nice little three-piece right here. 2, 3. So anyways, so basically this series, it's going to be a series, probably at least maybe 10 episodes, because I already have about 3 clips right now, and this is like a behind the scenes thing to show you guys, how I play, what I go through to get these clips, what's going through my mind. I kind of wanted to try to help out some of you people that are trying to get into the montage making or getting clips. Maybe I can kind of help you out with this stuff. So just kind of little tips and tricks here. Just kind of watch how I play, see what I do, and I'll kind of describe about why would I be doing that and what's going on. So the reason why I brought this series to life is because I was watching a gameplay the other day, and it was like some guy just insane gameplay. It was like 161 or 170, I can't even remember, but I remember watching it and I was just like, this is kind of cool. This guy's beasting it up, but it's kind of boring. I'm not really into that stuff. That's not really what I do. The gameplays that I want to see is the people that make montages, the people that go for clips, and the people that do these crazy banks and all these crazy stuff. What goes on when they play? How do they play? How does it pan out to get these clips for you guys to where in the final outcome it becomes a montage? So I kind of basically decided to take it upon myself to say, hey, I'm going to show people, what I go through, how I play, and what happens when I go for clips. As you can see, I'm still trying to play the game. I'm still trying to win, but is that like a huge factor to me right now? No, it's not. If we win or lose, it doesn't matter. Win-loss is important to me, but stats honestly are not important to me at all. KD, I don't even care about that. And if you're a person like myself, or like Ponaholic, or like Heroic Bank Shots, you don't care about your KD because you can't. Because when you go for clips, everybody knows you're gonna die, and you're gonna die a lot. And you're gonna see this in this gameplay. I put up a horrible score. I get killed so much. But I remember starting this game, I was like, man, my tomahawks are so off, and my aim is so bad right now. But you just keep grinding it out, and you keep going, because maybe at the end of the game or middle of the game or whatever, you're gonna hit that clip, and it's a good feeling, and that's what playing this is all about to me and to other people. Of course I play to have fun, but to me, for me to have fun, it's like is going for clips and getting clips. And some games where I don't get them, it becomes frustrating, and I get upset, and I rage a little bit. But that's just how it is. It's just like a person who wants to keep a high KD, and they get into a match and they're getting their ass handed to them. Of course they're going to rage. So everybody has their own reason they play this game, and their own reason that they have fun at this game, and this is mine. To get clips, to make montages, to keep my channel active, to keep bringing entertainment to you guys. So basically about this gameplay, just kill confirmed. One thing I learned about kill confirmed team deathmatch is the spawns get pretty erratic, and that's because your teammates are pretty much spread out on the whole map. So for the AI or for the game to determine where the enemy is going to be spawning at, it becomes very difficult, because the spawn points become a lot smaller because the team is so spread out. So what you got to do is you got to make, first off, if you want to get good clips, you got to make sure that you have a pretty good team, to help you out with the spawns. Say, look, you guys don't go too far into their spawn, kind of keep a certain area, that way it controls the spawns to where there's a higher traffic area coming towards your direction. Shock charges, I know a lot of people hate them, but they're good, and I got 2 reasons why they're good. One is for covering your ass when you're going for a bank shot, because everybody knows if you're a bank shotter, the main gripe is you're getting shot in the back, constantly shot in the back. because like that, I'm looking at a wall. I'm not looking at the enemy. I'm not looking at, a good line of sight. I'm looking at a wall. I'm looking at a rock. I'm looking at anything that I can throw my combat axe off of to bank it to get that clip. So getting shot in the back, it happens a lot. So what I use shock charges for is to cover my ass, is to throw a shock charge behind me, so if somebody's coming behind me, I know that they're going to be there. And another reason is, of course, for a lot of people or a lot of people know, that it lets you know where the enemy is. So if you're going for a bank shot where you can't see where the tomahawk, the combat axe lands, the shock charge is going to let you know that there's an enemy there, and that gives you a high probability of hitting that clip or hitting that bank. So you're going to see me throw shock charges, behind me. You see me throw shock charges down the middle of nowhere. But that's just me playing the game and determining, how am I going to get these clips? How am I going to get these banks? And kind of controlling the situation as much as I can to in my favor, to make sure I get at least 1, 2, 3 good clips per game. See right here, that's the first thing I do. It's embedded in my head. It's hardwired in my head to bank shot first before I kill a person. That's why I don't get a lot of feeds, because the first thing I do is aim at a wall. So, and I mean, there's another situation right here where I'm throwing the shock charge, waiting to see if somebody comes, and if I would have just waited 2 seconds longer, that guy would have been in a perfect position. But that's just me being impatient. And sometimes the game dictates how you play. I mean, as you can see, I'm not sitting in one area. I'm not sitting in one spot waiting for somebody to come along. I'm patrolling the area. I'm patrolling the map. I'm moving along the map. And that's a good thing, because that way it gives you more opportunities to find that bank, create that bank, and and hit it. Because there's basically two color. I mean, there's more types of bank, but there's 2 types of bank that I'm pretty much known for, and that's the chance banks of banking a tomahawk, off area, and not knowing that the person's there and just getting lucky and hitting somebody, and the like Ponaholic says, on the fly banks, where you see an enemy and you right then and there you create the bank and you hit them, and those are the ones that get a lot of respect and a lot of people love, because one, it's fast thinking, it's creativity, and it just shows that you have some pretty good skill. That's just a fail right there. I threw right over his head. So that's pretty much the thinking going on, is the whole time you're just constantly checking the area, and you're looking at your mini map, and you're trying to find out, where is this enemy spawning at? Where's the best position I can get into to get this perfect bank, to get that perfect. There it is right here. There's the clip right there. Now, I'll break that one down to you. Right then and there, as I came down that walkway, I saw the guy up in the window. The first thing that I thought of in my head was, how am I going to bank this guy? He's just sitting up in the window. How am I going to bank this guy? First thing I noticed, I know people have hit it off that wall into the window, but I mean, that's a good clip. I mean, that's a good clip for me. It's definitely going in a montage. Once I edit it up, and it'll make it look all pretty and everything like that. But that's that's the first thing you see. You see an enemy, like, how can I bank this guy? And you got to think so fast. It's got to be split-second decision. Like, where are you going to bank it off to hit that guy? So basically, this whole game, all those deaths, everything is led up to that one clip. And this is what you guys are seeing. This is behind the scenes. This is like a gameplay of what goes on while I play, and I get that one good clip. Because in montages, I mean, all you see is just good clips. You don't see like the painstaking endurance that gogoes on to get these clips for you guys, and all the deaths that you incur, and the frustration that goes on. So but yeah, I mean, that was a good one. I mean, I really enjoyed that one. It got me going pretty good. I remember when I hit, I was like, oh hell yeah, this is gonna be the first episode of Road to a Montage, because to me that was a good one. But like I said, it's just one. It's just one. But even though you hit that one, it's like you don't stop right there. You keep going, because you start getting that feeling. Your balls start tingling a little bit. Your blood starts flowing a little bit, and you start feeling pretty good about yourself. So then you carry on, and then you move on to the next bank that you want to go for. And there's certain banks that you already have predetermined in your head on each map that you want to go for. But depending on how the game plays out and how the spawns react. See, here it is right here. See, setting up a bank right there. It's like you throw your shock charge, you wait for an enemy to come along, and if he hits that shock charge and he's shocked, then you go for the bank. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. But yeah, that's it. You got to go where the game takes you. If the spawns are spread all over the place, it's going to make it a lot more difficult. If the spawns are controlled, then it makes it a little more easier. So you got to kind of go with what the game gives you, and how your teammates are, and you just got to keep going for it and keep going for it and keep going for it, and sooner or later you're going to hit them. I mean, a lot of people say, well, if you throw enough combat axes, you're going to hit it sooner or later. That's true, maybe, if you got skill. But determining on how quick you hit these clips and how fast you put out montage, that just shows you that you have a little more skill than the regular person. Like myself and like the Heroic Boys and like Ponhawk and Rifle Knights and Dark Places and all these guys that are constantly putting out montages, because we're grinding it out, and we got the skill that we need to keep producing these clips for you guys. I mean, there's other people that are higher, that are pretty known, that only put out montages, once every 3 or 4 months. It's like you kind of start thinking, like, are they really that good? If they're only gonna put out montages, so far in between, when you got people like us putting them out every other week, every month. So this is just something to look at. It's kind of, like I said, a behind the scenes thing to show you guys the gameplay. Like I said, I'm probably going to be at least 10 more of these until I get enough clips, and at the very end I'm going to put all these clips that you guys saw, put them in a montage, edit it up, put some music to it, make it all nice and pretty, and that way when you watch it, you're going to have this appreciation for it and be like, look, I saw what this guy had to go through to make this montage, to get these clips for these montages, and hopefully it'll give me some pretty good respect from you guys, and just show you that everything is not easy, and it is painstaking, and it is frustrating, and it is grueling sometimes. And so anyways, I really enjoyed doing this, and I can't wait to bring you guys episode 2, because I really can't wait to hit that next clip. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on episode 2. I'm Buck SugaFree, and I am out.